Hello friends, today I am doing my very first Illumicrate unboxing. It is, I want to say it's the November crate, because I think that's when my first, by the time I signed up, that's the first box I received. So I've got that here today. I know it's the end of December, but hey ho, that's how we're going to play it. I just want to get up the Illumicrate information, and I do have a little haul to film just before I actually do the unboxing, because I wanted to tag it on as my part 2 for my November book haul. So let's have a little quick look at what Illumicrate says, as it is my first time with the service. I want to kind of generally know the stuff that they offer and the kind of subscription service they are. So let's have a little look about, where's the information of About Us, our story. So it's founded by Daphne, who considers herself a lifelong bibliophile and geek fangirl. They read vicariously and love all bookish things. They've been part of the book community for many years and enjoy meeting, working with and spending time with bookish people. They started Illumicrate because they wanted to curate something for book lovers everywhere, like an ideal gift package to share all their favourite books and fandoms. Their aim for Illumicrate is to send you the best new reads, plus bookish items that are fun, beautiful, geeky and all the wonderful adjectives. Things that they would love to own, and they know that others would too. They started Illumicrate on their own, but now have a team of 7 passionate individuals who help Illumicrate brighten all of our lives. Amazing, I love that. And then it's got like these really cool little cartoon illustrations of the members of staff, so that's pretty awesome, and a little bit about them. So before I get into the actual unboxing for November's Illumicrate, I just want to do that little haul that I mentioned. So I recently bought off of my friend Deborah from Hills of Books on Instagram the first 2 books in the Green Bone saga. I want to say it's a trilogy and it's completed now, and they are Jade City and Jade War by Fonda Lee. So these are books that I've definitely had on my radar for quite some time now, but it's one that I never really thought, I'll pick it up eventually. I never really thought about buying it. I just knew that I'd eventually want to read it. Maybe it was going to be something I'd borrow out the library, that sort of thing. But she was selling them on and they were good price, of course, like a couple of quid, so I was like, let me get them. She keeps her books in excellent condition, so I knew that I was going to get some awesome second-hand copies. So this is the first book, so Jade City. Jade is the lifeblood of the city of Janloon, a stone that enhances a warrior's natural strength and speed. It is mimed, traded, stolen and killed for, all controlled by 2 families, equal in their power and ruthlessness. When a modern drug emerges that allows anyone, even foreigners, to wield Jade, simmering tension between the 2 clans erupts into open war. Sorry, someone's riding on their bike, blasting the tunes. I love that. Anyway, I am looking forward to starting this because it sounds like one of those epic fantasies that I very much enjoy reading. I definitely need to get back into reading more chunkier books because I do end up very much enjoying them. It's just quite daunting when you look at them and you're like, they're so thick, but usually they are worthwhile. And also it would be nice to read about some more fantasy based in different parts of the world and not just your Western European kind of inspired world. So I am slowly kind of branching out and reading more by authors that have different experiences and integrate that into their fantasy worlds that they've made, that I can then appreciate. So those are the first 2 books. Then I've got a load of books by Chris Colfer. So recently I have been reading, or buddy reading, with Kat from Kat's Reading Corner on Instagram, the Land of Stories books, and we finished them up, I want to say October, October was the last month that we had a book. And also there is a new series out. I heard that apparently it is a trilogy for now. Chris Colfer's kind of stopping for the time being, but we did definitely want to read the next series, and I didn't realise how much were already out. So the trilogy's out, and they are I think it's just called the Tale of Magic trilogy, and they are a spin-off of the Land of Stories, but they're following different characters. So we have, their covers are gorgeous, they look thicker than the other books as well. So we have the Tale of Magic, which is book 1 I believe. Then we have the Tale of Witchcraft. They very much fit the theme of the Land of Stories books. And then lastly we have a Tale of Sorcery. That's so cool. So the last one's in hardback because I think that only released this year. Oh my god. And I'm glad I got it in hardback because look at that underneath the dust jacket. What the heck? That is stunning. That is, why does that give me Wizard of Oz vibes? That is so beautiful. Okay, so, and that is the third book. So currently, from what I've heard, just a trilogy for now, maybe in long term, I don't know. But this is what the back says. Right, in a world where magic is outlawed, Bristol Evergreen's life is about to change forever. When Bristol stumbles across a secret section of the library, she discovers the impossible. She is a fairy capable of magic. In the oppressive Southern Kingdom, magic is illegal. Bristol is swiftly convicted of her crimes and sent to the miserable Bootstrap Correctional Facility. With the help of the mysterious Madame Weatherbury, I keep wanting to say Crystal. Bristol is whisked away and enrolled in an academy of magic. Adventure comes with a price, however, and when Madame Weatherbury leaves on a secret assignment, she doesn't return. Bristol and her classmates will have to put their newfound skills to the test. But are Madame Weatherbury's intentions as they seem? And do Bristol and her classmates have what it takes to stop a sinister plot that risks the fate of the world and magic itself forever? Oh, so it looks like it has it says it's filled with memorable characters, both familiar and new, so it looks like we might get some cameos from characters that I've loved in the past book. So we've got those. So originally I actually bought the first book through a seller on Vinted, but then I don't know if they just uninstalled the app and they've not been paying attention to the stuff they still got, because eventually it just got refunded to me and it never got sent. So I went onto Books to Doors and I think I got a bit of deal, to be fair. It was really cheap on Vinted, but I got the whole like 3 of these for like maybe a tenner, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. So, and this is a new release hardback, so pretty decent. And I knew I was going to read the whole thing anyway, so fabulous. And sticking with that theme, I also got this one. This is the Treasury of Classic Fairy Tales by Chris Colfer, illustrated by Brandon Dorman. And this is another one of those sort of extra content from the Land of Stories, and it's actually like decorated like the book in the book, like the Land of Stories book. Oh my god, how stunning is that? Oh, it's beautiful. I wasn't expecting this to be so massive. I thought it was going to be like this size. Here's another Land of Stories book. Can you tell I enjoy the books? This one is the Land of Stories, the ultimate book hugger guide, and I think I hauled this in my main November haul. So I like, just a size comparison, I thought it was going to come like that size, but it's really not. Is it like, that's like A4, right? And this is A3. I can't remember which way goes bigger and which way goes smaller. But anyway, definitely bigger than this one. This one is literally just a treasury of classic fairy tales. So I guess it's just their stories all combined. So we've got, let's have a look. We've got Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel, The Elves and the Shoemaker, Rapunzel, Humpty Dumpty. So it's just a collection of well-known fairy tales that of course make very big story arcs or add to the story of the Land of Stories, all compiled together with illustrations and drawn how they're described in the Land of Stories books by the looks of things. So some beautiful illustrations. I am very much looking forward to reading that. Also a purchase through Books to Doors, which I absolutely adore. And the last book here before we get onto the Illumicrate unboxing is this one. So this is the book I actually wanted to get years ago when I first got Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes. But again, at the time I thought they were just, these like editions were all American like imports, but I think they're all called the deluxe editions. So this, I've got this book but not this version, which is fully illustrated, so I'm happy to reread this again. So it's illustrated by John Rocco, and it's like all the Greek heroes from Percy Jackson's point of view, so he's basically telling you about them in his voice. I am so excited. It's massive again, like it's absolutely like a behemoth of a book. It's heavy and it's got some beautiful illustrations throughout as well. So yeah, that is the book haul portion. Let's get into the Illumicrate unboxing. I am so excited. As I say, this is my first Illumicrate box, and what have I done again? Forgotten scissors. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, so I have just snipped the sellotape. I love the bright like a yellow box. I don't know why, it's very striking. I feel like the other boxes that I've tried so far are very dark and gothic-y looking and that sort of vibe, but this one's nice and bright and refreshing. I like the other designs too, but this is kind of a nice contrast. And this one just says #Illumicrate for book lovers, illumicrate.com. Yeah, and then all my information, like my shipping stuff's at the bottom. And this is what I see when I open it. Okay, awesome. So let's have a little look. Well, okay, so it even says when you open it, thanks for letting Illumicrate brighten up your day. How sweet is that? Right, so on the very top I see what I assume is like the little catalogue / spoiler card, and November's theme was death and fortune, which is really awesome. Okay, so I will go back and look through this and give you more information at the end once I've gone through everything. So let's see what I have. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so this is Nemesis, Goddess of Retribution. This is a collectible teacup, and the artwork on the box itself is super beautiful. So let's just take a time to really appreciate that. Let me try and get you a bit more in focus. There we go. Now we're talking. How stunning is that art? And I've not even like opened up the contents yet. So let's have a little look inside here. You know it's going to be a good product when even the outside is like impeccable. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so dainty. I don't even know if I'd want to drink out of that. That is definitely just like a collectible item. Pop it on top of the books, maybe have a little espresso or something. But that is beautiful. This is how it's looking. Really tiny little teacup. So I'm guessing that they've either had these in the past, or this is one of their newer collectible items. How adorable is that? Oh, I feel like I need a cabinet to put all these sort of things on. How sweet. I like that. I don't know where it's from. I'm assuming it's from Nemesis, if that's the title of the book or what. But a cool product to start with. So there is that first item. Next up, I see this box that kind of looks like a tarot card box, and it is very pretty. Oh, it's a tin. Ew. Okay, so this is how it looks. The artwork kind of gives me like, I want to say 90s vibes. How pretty is that? Hold on. Sorry about the reflection. It looks like a book, but it's a tin like container, I think. How do you open it? How do I get into this thing? Oh, okay, you pull it open like that. Okay, that makes sense. So it says here, there are moments that you'll remember for the rest of your life, and there are moments that you'll think you'll remember for the rest of your life. And it's not often they turn out to be the same moment. And that's a quote from Maggie Stavata. I guess that is that, oh, what's that book called? Can't remember, but I feel like I recognise the one with the horses. I haven't read it, but yeah, that's really pretty. That's an interesting tin container. I love the idea of like a book. Oh no, that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, on to the third item. So yeah, I'm guessing this book is to do with Nemesis, or that is the book. I don't know. But we've got this really cool design again. It's looking like, is Nemesis Greek mythology, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say it's Greek. I might be wrong. But this is stunning again. Like the level of detail and design of the box just itself. Like there's wings at the bottom, wings at the top. So freaking cool. Let's see what is inside this one. And everything's like wrapped in bubble wrap and stuff. Oh, it's a collectible saucer, so the cup and the saucer comes together, I guess. But they're still technically like two separate items. How beautiful is that? That is so sweet. Oh wow. I really like that. That is absolutely adorable. And the detail. People are so creative. Like, I don't know how people come up with these like designs and stuff, especially like I think I mentioned in my Fairy Loot one, when you don't know what a character looks like other than, you know, their descriptions. If they're well written, you can kind of picture it in your head, but to picture it so well that you can then create like a character design, I think that's so clever. I wish I was that creative. I love that. So that is the third item. Just some rubbish to keep it all together and well packaged. Right. Ooh. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's a book dust jacket thing, like oh, what they're called? Can't remember what they're called. like a, what do you call them? Like a pocket, like it holds your book. And it like, this one's got the sleeves and it's like a cover, like a soft cover. Oh my god, how cool is that? And this is, it's got a dragon on it. Bloody love dragons. Oh wow. Oh wow. I want to say that's from Lord of the Rings, but I feel like lots of things have dragons that hoard money and treasure, so maybe not. But how stunning is that? Like, it looks so vibrant and like real, like the fire and the light and everything like that. That's so freaking cool. That is stunning. Ah, how beautiful is that? Okay, oh, I'm so excited. Alright, what's in here next? We have, oh, a beautiful art print. This is stunning, and it's got, oh, ooh, okay, and a little bit about the book. Okay, so this is the illustration, very stunning. Again, I love how they make those like glows like in illustrations. How creative. Anyway, it says on the back with really funky handwriting, I quite like that. Dearest Gremlins, ever notice how some of the most beloved fairy tales are about scammers? Cinderella scams her way into a royal ball with a fake dress and a literal vermin for horses. Goldilocks is a dine and dasher. Puss in Boots is the original "my client is a wealthy man who needs your bank account info to transfer 1 million USD" scam. But not all stories are friendly to frauds. Take the Goose Girl. A princess's identity is stolen by a horrible, ungrateful maid, forcing the princess to work as a servant. When the truth is revealed, the princess is restored to her rightful place, and the maid is executed for her treachery. Or is it the story of a lonely, clever maid, mistreated and taken for granted, who scams her way into a life meant for a princess, who steals a way out, who dares to believe she, too, deserves a happily ever after? Who might, in another story, be the hero? I suppose you just have to find out for yourself. Sorry, not sorry. And then it's signed, but I don't know whose signature that is, so I guess we'll find out when we open the book. Although I feel like I can see it. Ah, okay. And then in here, oh, it's a plain little envelope. Okay. Feels like a disc of some sort. Oh, is this a little, like a Christmas decoration? Like a bauble? Oh, okay, so it's like this beautiful art, like a flat bauble Christmas tree decoration, and it says the same thing like on both sides, and it says, the first time you share tea you are a stranger, the second time you share tea you are an honoured guest, the third time you share tea you become family. That is so lovely. That's keeping with the tea and teacup and saucer feel vibe, and I feel like I've heard a quote similar to this before, but I'm not sure who said it or where it's from. But I really love that, especially because I'm such a tea drinker, and I can definitely relate to that concept. It's such a lovely, heartwarming thing to say and to feel. So there is that. See a couple more things in here. So it looks like, oh, beautiful. Looks like we have a pin. It's by Stacey McAvoy Gaunt or Caunt. I can't tell if that's a G or a C. And this is the monthly enamel pin inspired by Little Thieves. So I'm assuming that's the book. I can sort of see the title Thieves in here, so I think it might be the book. So this is how that looks. Let's get it out of the shiny packet. It's a double, like, it's got two actual pins, which is good. That might be able to fit on my bag, actually. How pretty is that? I like that. And I've said before, like when I first started doing like these unboxings, only recently, that I'm not really a pin person, but I feel like I could become one. I've just got to figure out like a nice staple product, whether it's a piece of clothing or a bag that I put the pins on, or maybe even a tote bag, actually, because I wanted to deck out my work bag, which is a big nice rucksack, but I think the material might be too thick for the pins to go through, because I tried it with one of them and it just kept dropping off. This one looks like it's a potential candidate to stick on, but if not, I've got plenty of tote bags that I can deck out. I've only just thought that now. And then we have a beautiful metal bookmark, and this one's designed by Danielle at dalandan.l. And it looks like that, and it's got tassels. Oh my god. Okay, bear with me, let me just open this. This is beautiful. Oh, it's like a piece of embroidery. Look how stunning that is. Oh, it looks very imperial. That is beautiful. Let's look at the design on the underneath. It's got a dragon. I guess that could be a bookmark as well. Like, you get two bookmarks technically, like a metallic one and the back of what it stands on. That is freaking awesome. I love that. How stunning. That is beautiful. I'm guessing that's going to be like one of the characters from the book. Oh, okay. So I think I'm on to the last product now, and that is the book itself. Oh no, I tell a lie. There is something at the bottom, and it is a pen. An Illumicrate pen. That's sweet. I like that. Little ballpoint pen. I assume either black or blue. That's a nice little extra bonus. So here we have this. I have one of these little pouches already, but that's just because I purchased a book off of my friend again, and she gave me like the little bag as well, so that was really cool. Anyway, the book we have is, if I can get it out, Little Thieves, I think it's called. Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. Do you know what, this kind of looks like the cover of that Wolfsman book, and for some reason in my head I thought, oh, I wonder if it's going to be the Wolfsman or whatever it's called, and this cover actually looks kind of like that with the red. I think it's just the red that's calling to me, but this looks absolutely stunning. I love that there's like a skull in the background. This looks really haunted and creepy. Ew. Okay, so what is this one about? Once upon a time there was a beautiful, kind princess and her wicked maid. Okay, so is this that Goose Girl retelling? One day the wicked maid stole the princess's face, and with it her name, her betrothed, everything. The princess had to toil away as a servant while her maid lived like a queen. When the maid was caught, she died for her crimes, and the princess lived happily ever after. Well, that is how the story has been told. Now it's time for the wicked maid to tell her side of the story. Okay, that envelope, that card now makes sense with what it was saying. Oh, it seems like it's going to have a lot of deceit and like deception and ooh! So it has a signed, like a signature plate thing, but you can stick it in the book. Is there a specific place where you're supposed to stick it? Is it supposed to go on like the title page, or can it go anywhere? I swear there's a place in the book you're supposed to put it. Maybe it can just go there. I'm not too sure. You guys will have to let me know. So oh my god, I've just seen the edges. Oh, look at that. How stunning. And it's like this reddish pink all on the other, like outside, all around the edges. So let's read the more in-depth synopsis. It says, once upon a time there was a horrible girl. Ooh, interesting name. Vanja Schmidt knows that no gift is freely given, not even her mother's love, the adopted goddaughter of death and fortune. Ah, okay, that makes a bit more sense now. I was going to say the titles look really like the same title lettering and stuff. I didn't know if that was just inspired by, or if the actual title of the Death and Fortune was something specific even more in here. So now they've actually used Death and Fortune as a title. Okay, I'm satisfied. I'm one of those people that, like, when the film says something, like when the film says the actual title of the film, I'm like, roll credits. I'm that kind of person. Okay, anyway, I digress. Vanja has long made her own way in the world as a dutiful servant of Princess Gazelle, until a year ago, when her otherworldly mothers demanded payment for their care, and Vanja decided to steal her future back by stealing Gazelle's life. With the help of an enchanted string of pearls, Vanja transformed into her former mistress and took her place, leaving the real Gazelle, a penniless nobody. Now, Vanja leads a lonely but lucrative double life as princess and jewel thief, charming the nobility while emptying their coffins to fund her great escape. Until one heist away from freedom, Vanja crosses the wrong god and is cursed to turn into jewels, stone by stone. With a feral guardian half-god, Giselle's sinister fiancé, and an over-eager junior detective on her tail, Vanja has just 2 weeks to pull off her biggest grift yet, or she risks losing more than her freedom. She could lose her life. So it is the retelling of the Goose Girl, about a tale about stolen lives, thorny truths, and the wicked girls at the heart of both. That sounds so freaking epic. Oh my god, okay, let's have a look how it looks naked. Wow. Oh wow. Oh, I love it. I love how cheeky they look. Like, she's got his crown and she's like got a little smirk on her face. That looks so like comical, but also just really creative. Like the level of detail, I just can't deal with people's creativity. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like getting so excited. The camera's getting out of focus. Wow. That is freaking stunning. Look how like decadent, that's the word. It looks so decadent. And then at the back, oh my god. Whoa. This creature, whatever that is freaking me out, but I love it. Kind of looks like some sort of vampire creature. Whoa. What is going on? Oh my god. These must be like the gods and stuff that she tricks or whatever. I love it. This kind of looks like it's going to be like such a good romp. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Let's go through the spoiler card and then wrap this video up. So, as I say, the theme was death and fortune. And we have... Oh, I was right. It's a Lord of the Rings one. We have Smaug's... How do you pronounce his name? I always say Smaug or Smaug. Depends. Smaug's Hoard fabric book jacket. This artwork is by Howdee-haie. The fabric book jacket is perfect for every book dragon who wants to protect their books whilst reading. Then we have the Goddess of Retribution, Teacup and Saucer. The artwork is by Niall Grant. Our second Greek mythology inspired teacup features Nemesis. Nemesis was against undeserved good fortune and is the perfect deity for our death and fortune box. Then we have the Moment You Remember book tin, designed by Jez Hawk. Store your bits and bobs in the Scorpio Races inspired book tin. That's the one. Then we have She Who Became the Sun. No freaking way. Metal Bookmark. I'm actually doing a buddy read of this in December, so I should have already have read it. Spoiler alert for what I've read in December. I should have already read it by the time this video goes up. So that is absolutely perfect. The only thing is, I've got a ebook, not a physical book, otherwise I totally would have used the bookmark whilst I was reading that. Anyway, this is designed by Danielle. Our stunning metal bookmark features Zoo from She Who Became the Sun. Then we have Usheti Hanging Ornament, designed by Renata Kraskix. I'm so sorry I pronounced that wrong, but it's at Rena Illustration. I'm coming! The ornament is perfect as a festive decoration or to hang on door and drawer handles. That's a really good idea, actually. I didn't think to do that. Alright, and then we have the monthly collector's pin. This one is designed by Stacey McAvoy-Cornt, and it's inspired by the red penny Vanja leaves when she steals it from the rich. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, and of course we have the featured book Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, and it says the Illumicrate edition has lots of exclusives. It's got the cover, the full colour printed on the hardback, stenciled and sprayed edges, and a signed book plate. So, oh, it's also got like a photo challenge. Oh, the 15th of December doing unboxing, 16th of December teacup and saucer display, 17th of December book jacket in use, 18th of December Little Thieves and a pin. I might do that. That sounds quite cool. Join the read along for Little Thieves starting the same day as the photo challenge in our Illumicrate reading room on Discord. You can find the link to join our Discord server in our link tree on Instagram. That's really cool. So they do read alongs and everything. Oh, I love that. Oh, I really love that. Okay, cool. So first Illumicrate box. Very impressed. I am super excited to give this book a read. I also love all the items that I got, especially because I'm about to be reading She Who Became the Sun in literally a couple of days when filming this, and I guessed the book from this, which really made me happy. I'm really looking forward to seeing how like the pin coin, how that's utilised in this book, and I love the Greek gods kind of trinket cups and saucers. That's awesome, and all the other little bits I very much enjoyed as well. So let me know if you got this box, if you tried Illumicrate yourself before, and I shall speak to you in another video soon. Bye.